Hey, what's going on, guys? Tyler here, and today I am just going to be going over some product research, doing it live. I was in Vegas for about 2 weeks, and I really didn't add anything new to my store during that time. I was very busy, focused, playing poker. And what's actually cool is I actually had some pretty decent scores while I was in Vegas. I'll go ahead and show you guys those. Some ones that were pretty exciting. It could have been huge. So yeah, I won 22,756 in this one. I won 30,000 in this one. This one though, pretty sickening because it was 888,000 for first, and there were 5,250 people to start. So I was 9 people away from basically winning $900,000, and I can tell you, might not be doing this video right now if I had won $900,000 in this tournament. So instead, it was pretty painful. I only got 30,000 for finishing 10th out of 5,252 people. And then the other one, I got first in a $200 one. This was the one that kind of started it all. Just a real small one, first day I got out there. And then this one here, it was 310K for first. I got 8th for 40, another super painful one. So yeah, I was out in Vegas doing that, and now I'm back. Cashed for a little, I think like a little over 100,000, if you add it all up, or maybe like right around 100,000. And I had about $30,000 to $40,000 in buy-ins. So yeah, I did pretty well, and especially after just being laid off from my job at Zillow, it was kind of nice to get in there and make some money. So yeah, I want to get into it. I want to go ahead and just dive in. We'll just start looking for products. Basically what I'm going to be doing, before I was using a spreadsheet in my last video and kind of adding the ASINs and all of that together in one spreadsheet. Instead, I'm just going to use what Ecom Solutions provides us, and that's this mission control. So if we see something we think is good, we like, we can put it in here, and then we can go back and approve it to put it on our store or decline it, in the final stages of whether or not we want to actually list this item or not. So first thing I'm going to do, all these products are in order of the date they were added to Ecom Solutions. So you can see today is the 23rd. All of these were added today, and then it just goes farther and farther back. So a lot of the ones that we find, since we haven't sourced in like 2 weeks, a lot of the ones that we find a couple weeks ago, some people might have already bought those, and there might not be room for us to go ahead and jump on those listings. So yeah, let's just start, like I said, with the filters. I usually go ahead and I just do not listed, because that means it's not in my store already, so I don't want to see those if they are in my store. And then the other thing, I really just try to stick with 4 or less FBA sellers. This part doesn't matter as much to me. Yeah, I can look at it and see, but usually FBA gets the buy box if it's the same price as FBM. So I'm not worried about the max sellers as long as there's less than 4 FBA sellers. Max cost, I'm just going to be looking for things right now. I'll change the filter later, but I'm just going to be looking for things right now that are $25 or less and have a min FBA profit of $3. My average ROI is like 23% though, so this would be low if we bought something for $25 and it had a $3 profit. And we can even change this. We can even change this to do $10 max cost and like a $2 FBA profit, so we're getting 20% ROI. But let's just do this for now. And then I always do 150,000 because a lot of the items that we're gonna see recently added are going to be food items. So most of the grocery items I want to be below 150K. If it's like tools or something that has like a really big margin in some other category, it's okay that it's not this rank. But for the food items, I mean, if you think about it, they have like an expiration date on a lot of them, and we just don't want them sitting in the warehouse for like a long time. That's kind of my thoughts. I don't know other people's thoughts on that, but that's my thoughts on the whole thing. So, yeah, I like to stick to products that I know are definitely going to sell. Oh, and then also I need to change this. In stock, this is just saying that, products that that the Ecom Solutions actually has, or the suppliers that Ecom Solutions uses, actually, they have on hand right now. All right, so let's just go through each one. All right, so here we see Disseco Semolina pasta. All right, yeah, I guess that's how you pronounce it. All right. Anyway, first things we're going to be looking for, I just want to see how often it sells. That's going to be the first thing that I kind of want to note while I'm going through and looking at this. And for this, I'm using a product called X-Ray. It's by Helium 10. So I have the Helium 10 software. That's like $110 a month, I believe. It's similar to Jungle Scout, but there's just more on Helium 10 that I use from the Chrome extension, and I'll show you that in a bit. All right, so here this product sells 18 times a month. Need to see, let's go back, and we will go to, there's only one seller, and it's shipped by Law LLC, sold by LLC, so it's not Prime. That's interesting. All right. Next thing we're looking at is on Keepa here. We want to see what the price has been in the past, so that we're not, buying when the buy box price is like the peak buy box price. And you can see that here, $29.61, $22.99. The buy box is actually cheaper than that right now, which is interesting. But we can go to this data tab here, and we can see the buy box statistics. And you can see that this La LLC has owned the buy box 98% of the time in the past 30 days. And then if we go here, we can start seeing more sellers that were on it. And basically, I just want to see, I want to make sure. Okay, so Amazon was on it at one point, but it doesn't look like they've been on it for at least the past 3 months. So this product is okay. I think I would be fine ordering this, especially with only this one seller. So the next thing we want to do, let me just make sure. I'm going to go on the actual distribution site and make sure it's in stock. All right, so we see, I'm trying to get this back over onto this screen. All right, so we see now that it is in stock, and it's $10.25 for the pack of 5. So $29.61 was the price at the buy box. Oh, like it's $21.37 now, so price has gotten a lot lower. But that person's not a FBA seller, so it could be a decent opportunity. The one thing I will say is, if you look at this, someone actually bought this product yesterday. They bought 15 of them. So this is what I'm going to add to Mission Control. Let's see, $22. So $22 would be negative. So yeah, I do think that even though it says $21.37 right now, I do think there is room for margin being an FBA seller. The fact that it only sells 18 times a month and this person bought 15, by the time that, maybe like say we were to order it in like a week from now, this person's items would get to the warehouse. It might sell out, and it might actually go up in sales rank because of the fact that it's going to be FBA now instead of the FBM. So it's possible it goes up in sales rank. It's possible they sell out real quick, and then we come on with our item, and we sell out very, very fast as well. So I'm okay with like maybe considering this product. Like I'm not gonna totally deny this. This is like a non-opportunity. So I added it to mission control, and you can see here. So now like it goes in this area right here, and then from here we can either approve or decline it. I'm gonna go back through and decide whether or not I want to actually list these to my Amazon store once I get more items in there and figure out kind of what I want to do. Let's look at this next one. All right, so this is a variation listing, and I'll show you guys how to look at this. First thing, we want to see how many times it sells, and I'll bring up a calculator for this just to show you what's going on here. All right, so 649 per month. That's the wasabi and soy. Okay, so the thing with this though is that's going to be all of the variations. We need to figure out which variation is the one that actually sells a decent amount, and then kind of go from there. So what we're going to do is look at the reviews for each variation, and we're going to extract the reviews. So now we're going to go to product variations. Flavor name is, okay, well, let's look at the ASIN. So review share 5%. Very interesting. I wonder what happened. I wonder where all the other reviews are from this product. But anyway, let's see what ASIN it actually is here. GCFE. All right, so this is the one. When was the last May 3rd? This is the one that's actually being reviewed right here. So it doesn't have a strong review count. I don't know what's up with that in terms of like why this one. I mean, 1.5 ounce pack of 12. I guess I wonder how many and this is probably a dumb question. Yeah, so I think, let me go back here. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, right. So I'm clicking all around. Too many tabs. I need to close some tabs. So yeah, I'm looking at this, and like I'm pretty sure that this is some like BS variation that someone added, because if the 1 pound pack of 1 pound pack of 1 is like the same as this, like this equals a pound, this equals a pound. This is $5.99 and this is $11.99 here, and then these people are like $24. Yeah, someone ordered this product, but I don't really think this is not one that I would ever consider ordering, to be honest. No, Thin, I don't use Rev Seller. I'll have to look into that though. Let's see what Rev Seller is. RevSeller.com. Rev Seller sourcing online bin. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So you just see it right at the top of the page. I guess that's the only benefit of having that. Yeah, so anyway, I don't use Rev Seller, but I will say, yeah, I would not use this product or buy this product. I think someone was just going through, because if you look at these, someone literally just went through and bought like every product, I think. Like, I don't know what they were doing, but good for them, I guess. It's a good way to buy data, but it's also a good way to get wrecked and fill up your store with bad items. Because if you look at it, I mean, they're all 1122. I don't recommend that strategy. I would much rather take some time and figure out like what I want to buy and why I'm buying it, rather than just looking at, real quick Oh, it looks good on Seats. Like Seats is good for just like seeing, the product ranking, is there profit at the buy box currently, all of that. But it's not good in terms of what's actually going to happen. Like once your item gets into Amazon, like what's the actual expectation. So that's why I look at like historical data like Keepa, and then also like look at the variation reviews, make sure that there's actually reviews being done for that variation. So all right, you can look at this one here. The only reason I skipped, all right, so this one here again, like this is just very like I don't know who's ordering these products or whatever, but kind of a bold strategy because there's no buy box here. So like I just don't want to mess with ones where there's a suppressed buy box. The reason could be because obviously the price is $45, so Amazon's not giving it a buy box. But I don't know what the price would have to be. Maybe there's a way to figure that out, what the price would have to be in order for there to not be a suppressed buy box. But I would not order this particular product just because of that reason right there. Again, somebody just went through and just ordered literally like looks like a small amount of everything. Yeah, which is, I guess, if they've got the money and time to do that, then that's good. But I would rather just focus on quality. So this product here, it's gonna sell how many times a month? 58 times a month. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So now we're going to go through and let's look at, I'm just going to look real quick over here, see if anyone is prime. All right, so we got 35,441. Then this person sold by online grocery outlet. They have 836 in stock, but it ships from online grocery outlet too. So yeah, I don't know about, I haven't seen them, but that's a lot of stock, and they probably win the buy box more than anybody because they have so much stock. All right, so $26.98. I'm trying to find like, what the price has been, what we can expect, like worst case scenario, best case scenario. Looks like $23.99 is like our worst case scenario. We would be a little above break even right there. And right now it's like $26.99. We'd be at a 23% ROI. Yeah, I think this is one that I want to buy. But I do want to go back real quick here and just make sure something before I 100% go with it. Yeah, so $23.99 was that worst case scenario, and we'd still be making a profit. So I look at it like, as long as you sell some above, as long as you sell a decent amount at that profit we expect right now, that $3.19. Like if we can sell half at that and then half at the $23.99, then you think about the average profit you're making. You're still making like $2 basically, or $1.80, whatever it is, comes out to be average profit. So I'm okay with that. I mean, you can assume that it costs like 30 cents maybe per unit to ship into Amazon, and then yeah, you're still making some money. You're not making like a ton, but you have enough of these products. Those are going to add up. And especially at that $26.99, like I said, price point, you'd be the only FBA seller, it looks like, at that, around that price point. Because what were these other ones at? And I could be wrong. Okay, no, so this guy's $23.99, but he's not in stock now, I guess. Yeah, he's not in stock. This is weird. January 15th. And yeah, these people, I guess a lot of people are coming back into stock, but they don't have that many units. It's interesting. I think I would still probably try this product. It does suck that this person, they're coming back in stock to December 19th through 22nd, and they're going to have 35. But again, it sells 60 times per month, and that's, right now without even having a Prime buy box. So I'm going to add this to my mission control. All right, so I got these two. All right, $47.92. Looks like it stayed that price for a long time. Average sale rank 14. This is one where we're going to want to look and see which one. Diego, hey Tyler, so how do you judge how much inventory to buy? So usually, like on something like I just showed you, I think buying probably 20 to 30 units is probably safe. Once I do a replenish and I actually have some data on the sales and I know how many sales I've made in the past month, I'll usually do like a month and a half supply on my replenishes. So I'll judge it based on how much I actually have sold. There are some things though that could be like, you're selling more right now because it's Q4. I think a lot of these food items though, like it's safe to say that they probably sell pretty consistently throughout the year if they sell now, with the exception of, maybe some of the Halloween candy, or like with Valentine's Day coming up, some of that like Valentine's Day candy, stuff like that. Well, when I say coming up, I guess like 3 months from now. But yeah, I usually buy like I said, like 20 to 30 units. Most of the time just like 30, and then go from there. If there's something that only sells like, 10 times a month and it's a higher priced item, then I'll usually just do a month's supply and kind of see from there. But I can always adjust my prices. I can always adjust my prices. Like if I do buy too much, like if I buy 30 units and I see like nothing's moving and I just like want them out, or like say for example that bread that I just had in there, like if this, for example, like if I bought this and I bought 30 units, it was, how much was it per? So it's $13.92 per item. So I'm spending 30 times 13.92. So I'm spending $417.60. And I was basically expecting to make like, $90 to $100 off of this particular item, or off of these sales. But if someone comes in and, they do just keep that price at the $23.99 we saw, and there's I'm not getting any buy box rotation at all, I'll just drop my price down and I'll end up losing, some money on it. So like, let's say like 0.3 per unit for the shipping. And then say like I'm selling at like a 0.1 loss, and then times 30. I mean, I'm only losing like $12 on that product. I mean, it sucks, but you can always kind of recoup your money pretty easily with these things. So yeah, it's definitely a feel game in terms of like how much you want to order, but that's kind of my strategy, like I said. And then if I have to lose money, then whatever. It's a very minimal amount of money that I'm losing, because I'm actually buying things that move, because that's sold 58 times per month. So if I buy 30 units and I just sell them at like the cheapest, then I'm good to go. Like I don't have to worry about holding that inventory for too long. So then says, right, you don't want to buy too much in the beginning. Usually 12, 30, 24, 36 units should work. Got to make sure you can ungate the ASIN or category with the invoice. Yes, correct. My account's pretty solid though. Like I don't have many things that are actually gated for me. And like there's a lot of brands and stuff that I just click like request approval and I get instantly approved based on my performance history. I've only had a few things where I've had to go with the invoice, and Yeah, it's worked. All right, so I just noticed these dog treats are actually out of stock. They're unavailable, so that's unfortunate. So it's not even worth looking at. All right, next product. We are looking at Back to Nature plant-based snacks. All right, in stock soon. This is going to be sold from Amazon or sold by Amazon. I mean, it sucks. I'm not even gonna try to look at it and compete because I just don't think it's worth it. Nobody's selling this one. I kind of stick away from like the variations where nobody's selling that particular variation. Sorry, I thought my dog was getting sick in the background. What are you doing? Yeah, she's making some weird noises. All right. Let's see. Let's continue on. I don't even want to look at like the stick candy because I mean this is just gonna be like a Christmas item, I think, in my opinion. So I'm too late on that. There's Ecom Solutions did a pre-order on a bunch of like Christmas candy. So you could have ordered Christmas candy a few months ago and then it would have gone into Amazon for you. Whereas, now it's kind of like too late. Like everyone's already got the candy in there that's going to sell for Christmas. All right, we can look at the Starburst, but I doubt I'm interested. There's no buy box. There's not even a seller on there right now. Interesting. All right, here we got a seller, 1448. Let's see how many times it sells a month here. 65 times a month. Very nice. Let's make sure that oh man, buy box 1095. What's up with that? I guess some people just went out of stock. Last 30 days, looks like the cheapest was like 12.39. Looks like it was the most. Oh, well, that's good news. There's still a decent profit. So this product here, it's less likely to be expired compared to the bread. So with Diego's question of like how much would I order or whatever, I'm less worried about something like this sitting in Amazon for a while because it's obviously gummies and gummies are going to last a lot longer than like that bread food item. And it sells 65 times a month. If we look at the inventory of the other Prime sellers, this guy has 64 units, 3 units, 4 units, 4 units. Honestly, this is a great product. I'm gonna list this one too. Someone already bought it, but they only bought 15 units. See, like the problem with them going through and buying all these like small amounts of units, like I'm probably gonna buy I'm gonna buy like 30 to 40 of these, and if I sell them all, I'll make $150, whatever, at that $12.39 price point. So the problem with them only buying 15, it's gonna go in and it's gonna go out of stock like very quickly. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably put these in my cart because these are ones that I will be going after. But I did add, I think I added it to mission control too. Let's make sure. All right. What's up, Bartertown? How you doing? All right, while that's loading, let's continue on. All right, these breadsticks here. This is weird. Price is like all over the place. Looks like the average is around, like if you take this amount, I mean right now obviously it's $32.99, so that's cool, but it looks like it could go higher, so but we'll just do it based on the $32.99. So looking at a 20% ROI, and yeah, average buy box $35.42. That's what I was, okay, cool. So it says it on seats. All right, next thing we need to look at, 56 times a month. It's pretty good. Let's go through, look at the inventory of all these people. I don't have a ton. That's cool. Four, 11, 4. All right. Honestly, everything looks pretty solid right off the bat with this. Need to make sure that if we go down here, data. Oh, that's cool. Keepa provides some cool data. I haven't even like really focused too much on that tab right there. $32.99. This is FBA. Last 90 days. All right, yeah, this one looks pretty solid. And how, again, it said 56. Yeah, Diego. So with the replenishes, I usually, like what I did before, I was pretty bad about my last replenish. I just did like a massive order yesterday of pretty much everything that was close to going out of stock. But usually what I'll do, so say for example, you know, I buy this product here, these gluten-free Italian breadsticks. If I buy 30 of them, and it takes 2 weeks from the time I put in the order, from the time, like, you know, it gets into the Amazon warehouse, and I see within that first week that I sold like 5 of them. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and order. I'm just going to go ahead and put in another order for 30 of them. And that way, by the time that I sell out, then I'll have another 30 that are on their way. Even if I have more than like a month's supply, whatever, I'm okay with it. I just want to make sure I don't go out of stock. So when I buy new things, I really keep an eye on my store, and keeping an eye on my store, like I notice what I just put in. I have like, you know, I have a pretty decent memory or whatever, because I'm the one doing all the sourcing. It's not like a VA or anything. So I remember the product when I order it, and I remember like kind of when I did it, and I can go back and I can look obviously at the history as well, and of like my invoice. And yeah, I'll just know, okay, like when I'm looking at my phone, okay, cool, this sold. Like now time to look into getting more of them. But yeah, like I just noticed last night that I had something hit the warehouse, and then a unit sold like right away. It was like a stuffed toy pig or whatever. And it sold like right away. And I'm thinking like, okay, well now I need to make sure I look at it, and I need to probably think about reordering more of those, because I only ordered like 15 to 20 to start. So yeah, I do want this product. I think I put it in mission control. Let me check. Got distracted here. I did not. All right. So this was that mission control, and I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my cart as well. Probably buy 30 units of these. That's like $600 breadsticks. You know what? I'm going to start off with like, did someone else buy these? Someone bought 10. Someone bought 10 and it sells. $56 times per month. And what were the inventory levels of these? So 497. I'm cool with buying 20 of them. So I'll just go ahead and add those to cart. What's up, Chardon Thrift Renault? Good to see you're back in the game. Yep. Been back in the game for like 4 months now. Pretty happy with everything, how everything's going. Store's going well. Making consistent sales. Just really, you know, focused on trying to find new products like daily, and also come up with a good system on replenishments like Diego asked about. All right. And hopefully you guys appreciate me doing this and don't steal the items that I'm getting, because I'm showing you a way to go find your own items. You don't want to compete with me. Like, I promise you, like, I'm willing to go to $0 and then reorder that product just to not be like taken off the listing. Like, I will put the product to zero profit, and I'll buy another order of it if I see somebody going to zero as well after they sell out, just to go ahead and make money on it. You had the bug business, if you remember, we had talked. I can't remember. God, no, I can't remember. How long ago was this that we talked? Was it recently? Because I don't remember anything recently, but you gotta understand, like with this YouTube channel, if I like look back at the conversation, I would 100% remember what we were talking about or whatever with it. But with this YouTube channel, I've talked to so many people, and yeah, just met so many cool different people, and it's hard to remember everybody unless I've talked to someone consistently throughout video chat no long ago. I actually think I do remember this. Now that you say that at video chat, I do remember something about this. Cool. Well, glad to see you back on the channel, even though it's been a long time. How's are you still doing drop shipping, or are you looking to move on into something else? Because honestly, like, I really don't think there's any longevity. I used to think there was a lot of longevity in drop shipping, but nowadays I really just think everyone would be happier if they moved on to something else. Nice. That's awesome. He's doing wholesale. I'm sure you're doing it a different way than I am. I really like this Ecom solutions though, just because of the fact that it provides such a nice shortcut. I really don't want to go out and have to get people myself, or have to get suppliers myself. I know it's probably more rewarding long run, but I'm okay with taking this shortcut here and doing it this way. All right, so we're looking at this. Seven sales per month. It's kind of dusty. Profit margin's not bad though. I mean, you're buying it for $4.04 and selling it for $13.04. You're making over 100% ROI. I could see myself buying like a 2-month supply, like buying like 15 units of this or something and going after it, but we need to see something real quick with the... God, buy box price is pretty consistent too. I wonder if this pumpkin whole grain is like seasonal or whatever. Sales rank. Yeah, it could be seasonal. I mean, if you look at the sales rank, it's kind of like going down for now, but it was up really high in September. Probably wasn't selling at all in September. Yeah, I'm gonna move on from that. I don't want to buy something that's that risky, in my opinion. Even though I guess there's only one seller on the listing. It's close. It's very close. I mean, He only has 6 in stock. All right, I'm getting closer and closer to wanting to go after something like this. Problem is 7 units per month is the estimate, and then you're only making $4. You're only making $28, but you're only really risking $28 too, so could be worth it. Minimum order quantity 12, so you're risking like $48. I'll have to look back at this one. It could be something. I mean, you have 1,000 products like this in your store. You're making bank. So we'll look at it. So we'll look at it farther. All right. It's another high ROI product. 80%. Doubt it's gonna sell very often though. Oh, it looks like buy box was $6.95 and then jumped up to $11.95. That's interesting. So these people obviously sold out. Nice. So mainly wholesale. Go to a ASD show in Vegas. Find a lot of wholesale companies. Nice. That's cool. That's really cool. That's awesome that you figured out how to do that. I personally, between work and everything else I was doing, I did not have the time to want to do that. So I decided that when I found out that Ecom Solutions provided this automated wholesale type of business, it's not automated because you still have to obviously do all the product research yourself and whatnot. But they, in terms of the automation of you ordering it by just clicking buttons and then it going to the Ecom Solutions warehouse and then them shipping it into Amazon on your behalf. I mean, that's as automated as wholesale gets, in my opinion. And then you can even hire somebody to do this product research for you and the replenishments. So then it really does become fully automated once you have VAs taking care of everything for you. Which, in my opinion, it's easier to train VAs for this type of business than it would be even for drop shipping. There's a lot less moving parts, and the customer service is very minimal. I just do customer service on my phone because I get one message every 5 days, max. Because obviously Amazon's taking care of most of it. So Ecom Solutions is I believe it's $497 a month. But if you think about, the cost of what it would cost to do this yourself, $497 a month is not bad at all. I was more than willing to pay for it once I figured out, what's possible with it. I covered that $497 profit. I profited $497 in the first week and a half of November. And then so the first 2 weeks of November, I made $750 profit or whatever, right? So then you take out the Ecom Solutions fee and you take out the Helium 10 software cost. So basically the entire last 2 weeks of November is pure profit. And this is only, this is really only my 4th month doing this. And I kind of figured it would take a little bit to scale up because I didn't really go hard. 1, 2, my limits were kind of limiting me on Amazon of how much I could actually order. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I think that this has potential to be a business that you can make more than I ever did drop shipping. It just takes time to find the inventory, have a system of doing the replenishments, making sure things stay in stock, and then eventually hiring somebody to do the product research for you every day. Because if, the whole point of us doing these e-com businesses, yeah, it's awesome, it's fun, you learn a lot, but really passive income is the end goal. So once I become an expert on everything in terms of using these tools, I definitely plan on training somebody to just take over and do exactly what I'm doing, and just keep scaling. But I'm happy with just making profit right now, to be honest. And with dropshipping, you make money a lot quicker right away, but sustainability is not really a thing with the dropshipping, in my opinion. So, all right. 82 sales a month. So yeah, this was like 1072 though for the buy box. How much would 1072 get us? It would get us 218. It's not bad at all. This is probably like a little bit of a seasonality thing, but it looks like the sales rank is going up right now, which is weird. But I think there's possibilities here. I'm gonna add this too. Oh, it's my MetaMask. My MetaMask wallet is empty right now, so I don't care that anyone sees that. Actually just gonna unpin it because I don't use it MetaMask anymore. All right, so anyway, this 13 sales, what was the profit margin on this? 131%. All right, there's potential here. Let's go down here. Buy box $9 for some of the period. Still making money. Still making a 30% ROI. Looks like the last 30 days though. Alright, so we'll say worst case scenario is like 1092. That looks pretty solid. So that's still a 26% ROI. It's not bad. And I think it's sold. Okay, so 48 units. This one is not prime. This guy's got 18. This is probably something that's gonna last. It's probably gonna last a decent amount of time. Like, it probably doesn't expire super quick or anything. And it said 13. I mean, this is something that I would probably just order like 15 units of. I mean, yeah, it's 15 units is super cheap anyway. It'd be like 50 bucks. I'm gonna add it to mission control. Someone ordered this, but we'll look at it anyway. $78 units per month. That's crazy. Sorry, I had to check my crypto portfolio. It's been rough. It's been rough a few days. Last few days. Alright. So we are here. 78,000 average sales rank, and it says it sells 78 per month. That is wild. I would have thought it was a lot less than that. Alright, buy box $9.99. Let's see what. Would it be at least break even? Okay, so it would be break even. One thing, like, it's okay to take a risk, and if you know, maybe the buy box is how long has it been like this? Since November 2nd. All right, so since November 2nd, it's basically been $13.49 and then moved up to $14.49. I can say, like, it's okay to take a risk in this regard because you're at least breaking even, which is key. You might lose a little bit of money on like the shipment cost into Amazon, stuff like that, but you're at least breaking even. So if you sell a few at this higher price and then, you know, you sell the rest at the break-even price, you're likely still going to make money on it. So that's fine. I think I'd be okay with ordering some of these. This could be like a winter seasonality thing. Like, chicken flavored noodle soup. It probably sells better during the cold months. So it might not be something that I like keep in stock forever, but I'd consider it as something that I would want to put in my store. I think I was looking at these the other day. Where's Keepa? Oh, there it is. All right, so 1731. It's probably going to be a loser. It's since September 30 or September 20th though. It's basically been $23.99, so that's a good sign. This guy's got 790 in stock. Good news is there's only 2 sellers, and neither of them are FBA. So this could definitely be something worth looking at. Let's see how many sales it's getting right now. 31. So yeah, I could see myself buying like 30 of these. In the 20 at the $23.99, it was making a 27% ROI. I mean, where else are you gonna put your money and get 27% on it besides Bitcoin? Just kidding. Bitcoin's been down lately, sadly. But really though, like, where else are you gonna put your money and get 27%? There's very few investments out there. So if you just find a bunch of products like these, even though it only sells 30 a month, I mean, yeah, you're making $90 a month off of this. But if you think about finding 100 products like that, then you're making $9,000 a month. I mean, it's pretty good. It's kind of like my whole goal. Actually, my whole goal is to find 1,000 products like that eventually. And Ecom Solutions is constantly adding new products, which is pretty awesome. Looking forward to seeing what it's like in like a year from now, because they've only been at it for a year. They really have only. What's fake from QNZ2 King? I'm just curious. This is all real. Like, I'm actually gonna order these products for my store, so I don't know. I don't know what's fake about it. See, the thing is this isn't like drop shipping where if I found this product, right, and I went to Walmart and found it, and I was drop shipping from Walmart to Amazon, and I did that on a live stream, then every single person would know, okay, well, I'm just going to go to Walmart as well, and I'm going to list this product, and then that would be pointless for me to do this on live stream. Here, I'm ordering these products. They're actually physically going into Amazon, so nobody can actually copy me unless they have Ecom Solutions. And then that would be dumb anyway, because if we're sending our products into Amazon and we're using the same kind of like repricer, margin, whatever, like that would be dumb for that person to compete directly with me. It's not like they're front running me or anything, because as soon as I put in my order and they put in their order, then it's like, why would they waste that effort and make zero profit when there's so many other items to choose from? So I'm not worried about someone coming in and stealing my my items. Where was I? I was okay, yeah, so this one here in stock soon. Yeah, but I'll be honest, like, from QNZ to King, I never did live product research when I was dropshipping. Because first of all, I didn't want people to find my store, one, because they could just copy all of my products, because the barrier to entry is like nothing. So they could copy all of my products, and then that would obviously hurt my bottom line. Here, like I said, I explained why it doesn't matter. Like, you guys can't go and just buy these products from Ecom Solutions unless, one, you're a member, and two, you're dumb enough to like want to steal my listings, because there's only so much demand per listing, and I'm showing you that. Like this one right here, for example, it sells 31 per month, and if I buy 30 of them and this person's about to come in stock, like, what would be the point of you hopping on this listing? There is none. I'm just showing you how to actually, do this so that you can think and do it for yourself. Where was this? All right, so it's in stock. Oh yeah, so I wanted to look at the price, the buy box price. It looks like it's pretty consistent. $14.99. It's pretty amazing that pack of 4 individuals, $14.99. So that's like each one's like $3. It's so amazing someone's willing to pay $3 for a pack of Airhead Extremes. Makes no sense, but people love the fact that I guess it's being shipped directly to them. All right, this is one I'm gonna probably buy too, but I just want to see one more thing. Like I need to just do my little check here and make sure. So someone was selling it at $6.99. It's kind of a bad sign. But they didn't sell like any at all, basically. $8.80. All right, so let's just put in these scenarios real quick. What would $8.80 be? I mean, I'm just like, obviously I don't think it's actually going to sell for $8.80. So I'd be losing $1 per one. $12.79 was the other one. Making $2.77. That's still 51.62% ROI. I think this one's fine, like, to gamble on a little bit. When it does go down to $6.99, it doesn't stay there for long, it looks like. So I think this one's fine to gamble on, just because there's such a huge difference where, like, if you did sell this product at this price point, at this $14.99, you're making a $4, you're making a 90% ROI. So if you sell like half at this and then half at that, let's just say like the $8.80 was like the last cheap one. I mean, you're still making money. You're still making like $2 on average by selling at that higher price point and selling at this lower price point. So I'm okay with ordering some of these as well and just keeping them in my store. It's not a product that's gonna expire as well. Like any of these like gummy type of products or whatever, or like these like real sugar based products, I guess, they have a longer shelf life than like the bread that we first looked at. So I'm not worried about like an expiration or staying in my Amazon store too long. All right, this is one where we're gonna pull out the review insights and see here. Oh, need to go to extract reviews first. So the only one that's actually selling is the 3.6 ounce pack of 3. So it's 3ERO. 3ERO is the variation. All right, so this is not the one. Wait, but 3.6 ounce 3. Okay, so this is like someone came in and added the 0.3 pack. Like clearly it doesn't sell though, because this one's $26.87 right here, and this one is, well, that didn't even have a buy box, but it's $11.29. So it's like the same thing, this 3 pack and then this pack of 3, like literally the same thing, but someone just came in and made this like scammy variation. I don't even know. I need to learn how to do that. Not so that I can do like scammy stuff, but it's just yeah, it's ridiculous. I almost wonder though, $11.29. Let's see what it would be if we sold it at $11.29. Yeah, so we're losing money. All right, so yeah, let's just move on from that one. Three options. There's no buy box. I'm just gonna move on from that one as well. Sylvia's Great Greens Seasoning. All right, let's just go ahead and do the review insight before we do anything. All right, so S9MU. All right, so this is the correct one. That's great. It gets basically all the reviews, so that means that's the one that's actually selling out of all the variations. Now let's see how many times a month it sells. Has anyone bought this yet? No. Perfect. 139 times per month. Amazing. All right. So, looks like there's a lot of different price points. $9.25. What would $9.25 be? Just tell me it's break even at least. It's missing or losing $1. But that's like back in, well, I guess like the lowest it's been really since October 6th is 1074. Yeah, 1074 is like the lowest it's been. So what would that get us? 25-cent profit. Okay. I mean, obviously we're not happy with the 25-cent profit because basically we'll be break even after the items ship into Amazon. But I will say that it's one of those things, like I said before, if we can sell some up here at $14.99 and then maybe we have to drop our price down to sell the rest and just kind of like, you know, ebb and flow based on what the other sellers are doing. You know, you sell half at this price and then half at the other price. You're still making $2 per one. And if you're making $2 per one, so like the average price, let's just say is like $13. You're still getting a 43% ROI. So I'm kind of, you know, okay with this. Especially since the fact it sells, what would it say, 139 times per month. One thing I do want to see is just like look back at the buy box like I do with all the listings. A lot of FBA sellers, but that doesn't really scare me. I'm just looking to see the price points. All right, yep, I'm gonna add this one. Probably order like 30 of those. This is a test order, and then maybe order more if it goes well. By the way, if anyone's watching and wants to do this too, my Instagram's in the description below, and I have a group on Skype that I'm putting together, or I have put together. I mean, it's kind of in the works, but I'm trying to create kind of like a mastermind, you know, thing where we all learn from each other and keep each other motivated. And everyone in that is doing Ecom solutions. UXO. All right, so this gets 27% of the reviews. So what I'm going to be looking for is how many sales it makes. So 475. And then I'll be doing this 0.27 times 475. This just gives me a rough estimate. So it sells like 128 times per month. That's a rough estimate for me of what this particular ASIN sells. So 4.25 pack of strawberry puffs. So someone ordered 14 of them. $31 is a 29.35% ROI. Looks like it's way lower than that usually though. Oh wait. Yeah, $19.99. Yep. I don't like that big of a difference. The other one was fine, like losing $1. This one I'm losing $4.50 per sale if I have to drop it down to get those numbers. So yeah, I don't like that. This is like that one we already looked at. I think it might be the same product. Go to mission control and see. I've got a lot of products to order. This is nice. All right, CHT2. Yeah, this is we've already listed this. Sometimes they do show up twice. some truffles. Carl, yeah, I'll keep the live up, but don't come steal my ASINs, please. If you use Ecom solutions as well. I already mentioned, like, it's probably not worth it for, you know, people to buy the same ASINs as someone else. All right, no buy box here. So that's going to be an automatic discard for us when there's no buy box. All right, so I order. This is the site I order from, Bold City Distributors. So everything that is in the Seats database is in Bold City Distributors, and when I go to put my order in, you can see there's like 60 items in the cart right now. When I go to put my order in, so the first thing, my process, I'll just explain my process real quick. Once everything's added to mission control, I'll go back and just double check it, make sure everything looks good. And then I'll click on this approve button. That approve button will list the items in my actual Amazon store. Before I approve it, actually, I can just, you know, open up all my tabs to the Bold City Distributor page. And like this one, for example, S9MU, where's my mission control? All right, here. So this one, for example, you know, I can verify everything's cool with it. Like, I looked at it, whatever. Then this is the distributor page that Ecom Solutions has, or distributor company that Ecom Solutions has. So then I just add to cart, and yeah, you can do this from the UK. Like, if you have an Amazon US account, then this is like perfect for you. If you have an LLC in the US, because Bold City Distributors does everything for you in terms of going out, getting the suppliers, all of that, and then they you know, just put everything under one company. All right, so those products are added to my cart now, and I have 3 products, I believe, or 4 products and 90 units total for that I've bought so far. But yeah, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure all of these get approved, all of them get listed in my account. There might be some that I'm not able to sell based on being gated, or, you know, whatever. And if I'm gated, then what I'll do is I'll buy 10 units of the product. If I don't get ungated, like, automatically, like if I click request to sell and it doesn't approve me automatically, I'll buy 10 units, and then I'll use that invoice to get ungated for that brand. So yeah, but like I said, I like to approve them first, make sure that they all actually get uploaded into my Amazon store, and then that's when I'll actually confirm the order with Bold City Distributors, which is the same thing as Ecom Solutions, just their distribution company. Like, Ecom Solutions is like the tech side, and then Bold City Distributors is like the actual distribution side of the company, and they're the ones, Bold City Distributors are the ones that have all the relationships with their different suppliers, the different wholesale suppliers that you're actually getting the product from. All right, so where was I? Yeah, like right here. Let me just close a bunch of tabs, actually. All right. $42 times a month. $9.99. What's the worst case scenario? So that's still decent. And it sells 42 times a month. Someone ordered. Oh, that was back in September. Oh no, someone ordered 11/20/2021. I'm still okay with it. There's still enough in there where I think it's fine. And these chocolates, they're not going to expire. They're not going to expire very quickly, in my opinion. So I'm not worried about that. So yeah, I'm cool with looking at those deeper and seeing if I actually want to order them. World's hottest gummies. I doubt this is going to be the right ASIN for this. Yeah, it definitely can be depressing, Carl. 100%. There's just nothing like owning your own business and like actually building something. I mean, that's honestly like once you're an entrepreneur and like you get that feeling of accomplishment and everything, it's hard to get it in anything else in life. All right, so this is the right ASIN. 58L. 58L. Yep. Let's see. How many times does it sell a month? 208. That's a lot. This could be like a Christmas type of thing. 18.99. Oh wait, there's no. This is weird. There's no buy box. Where is? It says there's one option. Here you go. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. Looks like a good one, but I'm gonna add it to mission control actually, but I'm not gonna actually order this product yet. It's just something I want to keep my eye on because I see that someone else ordered a bunch of them. So, wow, someone ordered 100 of them. There could be room though for me to get in there. $23 a month. $34.99 looks like is the worst case scenario. Still making 21%. Someone did order some 11.17 and 11.21. See, like that's the problem with me being in Vegas. I missed out on a lot of these like newer items that could have been good buys. Just because other people sourced them first, and then you don't really want to source after them. It's 24 a month. Chocolate could last a long time in there. It's a pretty decent margin. That was like the $34.99 was like my worst case scenario, and then it's like $39.99 right now. I could see buying some of these. This person ordered 12 and 12. All right, I'm gonna get in there too. I think just because there's only one other FBA seller, so I think it's fine. These look like there's like a lot of people have ordered them. I don't think I want to compete with that many people. Let's see these. 5-ounce pack of 12. Yeah, that's annoying. I've never messed with having more than one Amazon account, so can't really help you there. Wow, 264. Oh wait, but that's for all of them. We need the review insights. Two-ounce pack of 24 is the most. 5-ounce pack of 12 gets 30%, but that's only, there's such a small sample size. I still think it's there's money to be made, but it's kind of weird because this is pricing, okay, $39.60. All right, that's what we need to look at. Well, there's no prime. This is probably not going to be a moneymaker, obviously, at 39.60. It's probably going to be losing a decent amount. Yep. Got to move on, unfortunately. These sodas are weird to me. 22.79. That's not even right because 11.99 is an option there. I mean, I have so many products now. I might get off and order these. 1, 2. Okay, well, I can just probably. Does it tell me? No. Oh, 14. I found 14 products. I mean, it's probably order like 300 something units, maybe 420 units if I order 30 of each. Yeah, I found a lot of stuff. So, and with decent margins too. I mean, this one obviously really weird, 2.7%. That's why I added in, because sometimes like once it gets into mission control, the numbers are a little different than they are in the seats database. So it's good to review them before you just look at seats and buy, and then also make sure that you are actually like eligible to sell these things too. Like I'm probably going to go through and run these through add product in Amazon, and I'll run each ASIN in even before approving it, and just make sure that, you know, if it says request approval, that I get instant approval for it. And if not, then I'll just decline the item. But if it's a really, really good one, I'll buy the 10 units and then try to get the invoice and get approved, like brand approved for the product. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing now. So like that concludes pretty much the product research for the day. And then, yeah, I'll get these products ordered, and hopefully they work well. All of them are pretty much grocery, as you can see, which is interesting. Usually it's not all grocery. I mean, there is a lot of grocery on seats right now. A lot of grocery, a lot of tools, a lot of like outdoor stuff. Not like much home decor and things like that right now, but it's just based on the suppliers that they've been able to get, and they're constantly getting new suppliers. So I'm cool with whatever makes me money, to be honest. I'm not like picky on what the product actually is. To me, it matters more what the numbers say, and at the end of the day, money's money. So we're not having to touch the product. There's no bias or anything like that we need to have in terms of what category the product's in. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And if you're interested more in getting involved in, you know, seats and Ecom solutions, and you want to, you know, learn and kind of grow with me, because right now I'm in the beginning stages. I mean, I think I'm going to make probably like $500 or $600 net profit this month, but to me that's very sustainable, and it's going to just snowball into more and more money. Like if I make $500 or $600 this month, I should be making like probably like $1,000 to $1,200 next month, and then so on and so forth, to the point where, you know, hopefully around this time next year, I'm making 5 figures a month from this. It's a very slow, steady, like nice grind. And yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, if you guys want to join as well, I put a link to Ecom Solutions down in the description below, but also reach out to me on Instagram or my Facebook. I think my Facebook is, Dropship Tyler. You should be able to find that. And then, even though I don't dropship anymore, and then my Instagram should be down in the description below. That's also Dropship Tyler. So thanks for watching.